This is my 96 240 that I've had for coming on 12 years now. This thing is very special to me. Drove this thing to school every day. Drove this thing across country to Chicago when I lived up there. This thing just got swapped 3 months ago? No, this car hasn't driven in about 3 months. So yeah, it's a S15 SR20 that came out of an automatic S15. So unfortunately it doesn't share all of the S15 parts. The injectors and the turbo are actually from the S14 SR20, I guess, on the S15, automatic S15s. There's a good amount of things that we're gonna be doing to this car and Will's 240 as well. We're gonna have a lot of videos coming out with different installs, upgrading things, maintaining things, all that stuff. But yeah, enough about this for now. What we are doing tonight is we are gonna go over to my good friend Ray's house from RAYSFACTOry. If you guys don't know who he is, he makes crazy wings and body parts and does wild fabrication stuff. So we're gonna go over there, see what he's up to. I know he's got a couple projects that he's working on right now. See what he's got hiding. I've known Ray now for 10 years. We met out of high school, started messing around with 240s, going to drift events, and yeah, it became a beautiful friendship, if I do say so myself. Looks like he's up to something. What's he got going on in here? Hey man, you got a lot of things hiding out in your garage now.
Yeah, well,
I remember when I lived here, there was just this thing. And that was it.
well, we've definitely expanded.
You definitely have expanded, you know. You opened your horizons up. Woo! What is this? What's this Batman pajama right here? The recreation of your first car, right?
Oh yeah, so I totally built this car because I had the Hot Wheels car first and I really liked it. And I think I built like the real one sicker than the Hot Wheels car, so what up Hot Wheels? This thing is gonna be a daily driver, street car. I'm gonna have AC, sound system, no strut bar or anything to interfere with the back so you can throw, lug around all kinds of luggage.
Like it was intended to do when it came from Nissan?
So, simple setup you got here. Black top, I think Type X motor. This car probably makes, you know, maybe 250, 280 horsepower if I'm pushing it, maybe. Perfect power level for them boys out there in the hood spinning them 225s, you know?
I was around for the first incarnation of this fine steed. Hey, look at that right there. Ooh, what is that?
This car just sat for a very long time.
It did sit for a very long time. Longer than my car sat.
Yeah.
It's going through metamorphosis. Metamorphostating.
So this car, I'm sorry folks, but
It's under wraps.
top secret, dude. This is the IS wagon, my fine daily parts running wagon.
What you got hiding out in the backyard?
Backyard. It's a couple fun projects going
Should
on.
we go
back
what?
there. Matter of fact, that sounds like a great idea, Josh. Follow me. Here we go. So we go to the backyard. We have several mighty projects back here. Do not disturb. As you can see here.
It's a wild animal. Dude, is that a rabbit?
I think he's a wildebeest.
Wow. I've never seen one of those in person before. Is that always happen at your house?
What?
Wild animals?
Oh yeah, ever since that Pokemon app, you know, they started a farm next door and they're giving out free Pokeballs in this whole area.
What is this, man?
So this
Look
here,
at this fucking shit.
very
Hang on a
special
second.
project.
Fix the light balance here. Bam. There we go. Woo!
This isn't my car. I'm doing
This is a customer vehicle.
customer vehicle. The guy's very competent with cars. He swapped the whole E30 6-cylinder cooling system, AC system, and wiring into a old, pristine body, no rust, all dry, all original, BMW 2002. And this car, to me, personally, I fucking love the look of this car. It looks like a mixture of a 510 Datsun with the proportions and coupe shape. But then you have the timeless European race rally Beamer front.
I could jive with
It's
that.
got like the first gen kidney grills, the first gen circle halogens. The hood overhangs like the bottom of the bumper. So it's like naturally one of those air dam front ends, like 60s. Dude, if Rocket Bunny made a boss kit for this,
What would they, if Rocket Money made a box kit for this, what would they put on the front of it though?
A freaking Fiat? I don't know, I'm just kidding. These Fiat flares that you can still order. I'm not sure exactly what year Fiat, but I know he ordered them from overseas. They make replaceable quarter panels that you can weld onto your Fiat, or what you could do is cut out just the flare from that panel, and they just so happen to almost fit around the contour and shape of the 2002 BMW.
And then was this, these, let's see, Seth is also Ray's roommate.
So this thing is cool. He bought this IS for fairly cheap, very cheap. Actually, extremely cheap.
How cheap is cheap?
Let's see, so maybe, you know, lunch, breakfast, and dinner times 3, that cheap. So,
Bam.
okay, so.
Now it's got all this.
Oh, well.
It's kind of hard to see. Hang on a second, let me grab my phone. Whoop. Okay, now we can see.
2JZ VVTi with a Garrett GTX Future Fab manifold setup, which is very, very fucking baller.
You guys don't know who Future Fab is. Look those motherfuckers up.
Damn fine, crafty TIG weld hard manifold.
I just blinded the shit out of you, I'm sorry.
So yeah, it's all done. All the plumbing was done by Forrest at KitNuts Lab. Badass motherfucker at everything, from driving to everything. So Seth's car is about to be insane. People, folks, stop buying new yellow cars, please.
I'm sorry, Seth, I gotta do it. It's like a sunburn, man. Oh!
You know,
This is a long time deal right here.
Yeah. So your boy can build some cool 240s, but when it comes to real classic vintage cars,
Vintage cars? I like the way you said that. It's like you're on a classic car show.
I feel like I'm ready to go to freaking Pebble Beach, bro. Kick back in the slippers with my freaking vintage Datsun, bro. This is a Datsun 280Z. Datsun. If your Datsun is above 1978, sorry, who really likes 300ZXs? The Z31s, not Z32s. I like those.
Do you see this hate? You see this hate right here?
But Z31s, who really cares?
There's so much fire. There's so much passion in that.
Yeah.
Did somebody with a 300ZX do you wrong?
I'm sorry. I like 300ZXs.
This right here, it's like a fine wine.
It is.
It's like a bottle. Look at that. I'm holding that fucking bottle real good right now.
Old Nissan 6-cylinder stuff is freaking weird. I'm sorry, I'm an SR guy at heart.
So what you're saying is that's gonna get an SR,
No, my plan.
not getting an SR.
The thing is about SR, they're front sump, and then the racks on these, or the cross member on these cars, sit super far forwards. It has to be a rear sump. SRs come front sump. It has to have a new oil pan, new upper oil pan, and all this stuff. And then the engine mount brackets are lame. They go straight to the frame rails rather than the cross member. But one thing that does fit fairly well is an RB. Very popular swap, and this is an RB25. But look at this. People like RB26s, right? They're out of GTRs, but you can't use RB26s. They're all-wheel drive, says the internet. CDO9, 350Z transmission, to Collins adapter plate, to RB26. GTR with a Z trim. I am a big fan of Forsberg Z2. The G-nose front is a huge thing, and no one does it in the US. What the G-nose is a full sleek aero package bumper that starts at the hood and like goes far forward to here. And all of this is just blent into some smooth headlight lenses, and they come out all the way to like here and stuff. It's badass.
I love the mirrors on these things. They're so ridiculous looking.
The mirrors on the fenders,
They're
bro.
so fucking goofy. I love it. Do the front ones?
Yep. So the plan with this, I want to do the Rocket Bunny kit, fender mirrors, paint the whole thing inside and out. So old cars pre-1980, I think, had real steel trims. Like, look at this. This is all real metal trim.
Damn, I didn't.
Even this. So the cool thing about this shit, as opposed to a new car, you could take all this off and get them powder coated, bro. Could you imagine this powder coated in like gunmetal, like matte?
And then back there's some other projects.
Yeah, well.
That's an abandoned one. Nick, stop abandoning your car. Nick, stop abandoning your car and finish it. I hope you see this. That's another one of Ray's 13. So at some point we'll get done. Oh yeah, real quick before we go, Nick, stop abandoning your car. I think it's time for me to go.
Okay. Later, man.
Later, dude. Goodbye.
Hit me up whenever you want to come by.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I know you're gonna pick out all these footages and you're gonna make a embarrassing DVD out of it. And you're gonna upload it to the interwebs for the whole world to fucking see it, huh?